Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Pollard at solarpowerthepeople.org and Jeff Pollard 11 on Instagram. I am with Jack Sollecito. Jack, who are you? What are you about?
That's an easy question to ask in a couple seconds.
What's the deep thought?
Give, give me your life now. I am a musician. I toured as a percussionist for many years. Played with Babatunde Olatunji, who's awesome. If you haven't heard of him, look him up. Played, played with. Oh my God! Now I'm drawing a blank. But a lot of people, a lot of sessions. I played on A Bug's Life, the movie. I played on many different things on percussion and drum. Toured with gospel bands, John P. Key and Reverend Hubert Powell, and a lot of people. Um, and yeah, and I was a music teacher, an elementary school music teacher for 24 years. I also stayed as a professional percussionist as well as a singer in Los Angeles area. Now I'm not teaching anymore, and I'm just performing around Los Angeles and having a great time.
So, are you in a band? Are you a solo artist? Well, how do we find you that way?
Yes, I go where the money is. In all honesty,
So,
I play
so
percussion and drums for people in bands and different groups. I have a church gig in Palos Verdes where I'm there every Sunday
nice.
playing drums. I play percussion for a band that's down in like Seal Beach called the Moon Jellies. I play, but I also sing solo in different high-end hotels around, like kind of like busking, but in high-end hotels doing cover songs. And then I have a duo with upright bassist Gary Wicks, who is a phenomenal upright bassist I grew up with in Albany, but he's in Los Angeles. And he's played with Fitz and the Tantrums. He's played with John Williams. He's played with Stevie Wonder. He's played with Manhattan Transfer. He is a monster bassist. And the two of us have a duo and an album out.
Oh, very cool. Can we get the name of that album?
Sure. It's called Unbroken. And you can find it on Spotify. Any streaming, anywhere you stream, you can
Yeah.
find it.
Okay, cool. Now, how did this get into? I mean, it sounds like, you know your stuff from, being a teacher to, teaching to learning to helping to playing. You know your stuff. What got you into this? Is this a family generational thing? Did you just have the itch? What was this?
It would be it. It's funny. I think about people who got into like IT, and and I hear about people all the time who got into IT or got into other things, and they're making great money. They had a career that kind of just grew, and they love what they do, and they've loved computers since they were kids. I actually dated somebody who was in IT, and this is why I kind of compare it to that. Um, Loves finding the little ones and zeros and finding the little period that's wrong and analyzing
Right.
it. Sits there for hours.
Yeah.
I always loved music. I always loved writing. I love creating, and it just wasn't. I was talking to Steve Wood, who was he had a band called Honk, and he was with Kenny Loggins forever, and keyboard player. And he said, "Yeah, if I could do anything else, I would have done it. But this is just what I was good at and what came to me and what I enjoyed." So and my parents were not into it, that's why I went into they said you're going to go to college. I got a
Yeah.
scholarship to Hart School of Music to go to Hart in 19 while ago. And yeah, and I went there with an education major and a jazz major. I was a dual major, and yeah, once I got out, I moved to Los Angeles with my education degree and didn't use it. I just played drums for a good 4 or 5 years and stuff like that. So yeah.
So it sounds like your parents were you said they were the Amish ones and they wanted you to be Amish and stay that way, but you just broke out and just became a no, just
Well, they're Italian Americans. You're Italian American. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do something. You're gonna go to college and get something, or forget about it. Don't do that music stuff. That was more less Amish and more. How you doing?
Uh, so we can find you. It sounds like you said the Los Angeles area, but where are there any like predominant areas if people wanted to kind of do a drive by and see you? Is there any usuals?
Yeah, every third Sunday at Row on Second Street. It's a great seafood restaurant in Long Beach. Row on Second Street in Long Beach. Every third Sunday, Gary, my upright bass player, and myself, we do a blues, soulful kind of thing on a national guitar with a slide. If you don't know what a national guitar is, it's that silver one back there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go.
Now we can.
Yeah. So it's got quite a unique sound, and that's what the album is based on. And you can see us every third Sunday there. And every third Friday, we do cover songs in Aliso Viejo at the Renaissance Hotel in Aliso Viejo.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, I briefly want to touch upon just for other musicians, like what were just either the hiccups you faced or what were some like what are some things you can help other artists be aware of, like the challenges of recording or working with another band member, or just anything that comes to the top of your head, if you have any, that you can
Oh
kind of some
gosh,
wisdom you could share.
there's constant hiccups all the time. Like Gary Wicks, my bassist. I mean, we've known each other for a long time, and we communicate very well with each other on stage. Like we are always communicating. But it's funny, friends saw me and they didn't realize we were communicating about where the music's going and what we're doing, and like I got lost or something. And it's great when you work with somebody you just have that connection with. They say that with dating, right? When you're dating, you want to find that connection, and you kind of know when you know. How do you go out? But the hard part is getting the gigs, and getting that experience in front of people. I wish I had the panacea that I can just say something and you guys, but it's not a job, unfortunately, you can just apply for, like IT, go swinging back around to that. Just, I guess you won't be let down if you always enjoy what you're doing. Okay. But it can be heartbreaking when you are having to do something else to make money and something else to stay, but enjoy that too. Enjoy that too, because if you're a songwriter or if you're a writer, you're going to draw from it and somebody else will empathize with what you put out there. I think, that's just,
okay.
There you go.
I do, I appreciate that. And I do like to end it kind of with like, if you could make the world a little bit better, and it doesn't have to be music related, it could just be anything. I like to kind of end it with like, what are the things that you do? Is it reading? Is it going for walks? Is it playing music? And you can kind of expand a little bit on what you just said, because it's really important. But is there any little piece of wisdom you can tell the viewers of just like what makes your life a little bit better, a little, less stressful?
You ask me these questions for these little sound bites, and I've taken a lifetime to through therapy and through all these things, and reading books and doing. I mean, if you listen to the album words, you'd be like, "Oh, that's a therapy song. That's a therapy song. That's a therapy. Oh, he said that. Oh, okay, right." So these little sound bites, I feel the pressure's on because I haven't got it all figured out. I'm a hot mess most of the times, but what do I do to make my life a little better? I'm okay with. No, I can't say I'm okay with it. I do my best to accept the now, and that's the hardest part. Is accepting the now and looking at where I am and appreciating my accomplishments and appreciating what I do have and really accentuating that to myself. And then also having the wants of where I want to be, I think the hardest part is also not having envy of other people, what they have, and, because they chose a different path or something. It's like, oh, yeah. Look at where I got and I'm here, but I guess accepting the now and being in the present the best I can is.
Okay. No, thank you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you going from talking about your music to also just how to make a little life, a little bit better. Thank you. This is Jack Sollecito. All his information will be either in the bios or connected somewhere. You'll be able to find it. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
All right, take care, everybody.
Hi, Jeff Pollard. Thank you so much for the interview. Here's an original song called Never Again Shall I. When I was young, I fell in love, and it was love at first sight. I thought I understood why. She was a little bit of trouble, but it felt so right. I said, never again shall I. Oh, never again shall I. Yeah, never again shall I. I thought never again, again and again. I guess I told myself a little white lie. I told myself a white lie. Like to tell you drink water, like to rain on me. Then I got an umbrella, but ain't good in life, 'cause I'm free. No, 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 it's no. Now I'm so much older, it was love at first sight. I gave up caring about the reasons why. 'Cause she inspired me to write a love and hope tonight, when I thought never again shall I. Oh, never again shall I. Yeah, never again shall I. I thought never again, again and again. I guess I told myself a little white lie. Oh, never again shall I. Yeah, never again shall I. I guess never again shall I begin. I thought would never again shall I. I thought never again shall I begin. I thought never again shall I. I guess never again shall I begin. I thought never again. Shall I?
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have some exciting news. I teamed up with Blueview Shoes. That's a shoe company that makes a 100% biodegradable shoe. That's 100% eco-friendly. I have a pair myself. They're stylish, they're comfortable, they do the job. If you want a pair yourselves, look in the description box for any links or discounts, or wherever links are found, depending on where I post this. You'll be helping the little guy, that's me, and you'll be helping a company that truly cares. That's Blueview Shoes, a shoe that is 100% biodegradable. Leave only footprints.